Hello everyone and welcome into No Man's Land episode number 4. Or no, this is episode number 5. Sorry about that. So today we have big plans for the farm. We have taken out a big loan at the bank. I mean a huge loan. I'm not going to discuss numbers, but we have taken out a big loan. And we are going to be selling all of our hay equipment and also selling our Red Belly Ford tractor right here. And we are going to be using all that money to build chicken coops. Yes, that's right. I said chicken coops. We are going to try to make millions of dollars on chicken coops. That is going to be our main goal. We are going to keep the bees around, and we're probably going to keep some cows around too. But our main goal is going to be chicken coops. So, that being said, we are going to be keeping the International, and we are going to be buying a few pieces of equipment that we need for doing the chickens. The cows, I think we're going to keep around, like I said before. So, we're probably just going to buy feed for them, to be honest. Instead of trying to make hay and do all that, we're probably just going to buy total RAS mixture for them and call it good. So, that is the plan for this video. Now, where the chicken coops are going to be going is right up here on that big hill right there. We are going to have to try to do some flattening and some smoothing and all that to that hill. And that is what we are going to use for the chicken coops. Now we do already own it, so that's good. So we are going to go ahead and get started doing all this. So the very first thing we're going to start doing is we're going to set the Red Belly Ford. And we are going to also sell the, not that, we're going to sell the mower. We're going to sell the tedder. And we're going to sell the windrower. And also the baby baler. So that is what we are going to sell right now. I believe that was everything we was going to sell. And now, things we are going to buy. We are going to be purchasing a... Gotta find it here. A 40, I think it's a 48, 4320. And we are going to be getting, I guess we should build the chicken coops first though, before we get into all the equipment we're going to have. So I am going to go ahead and, so we haven't actually got the loan yet, but the bank has said they will give it to us. They have, they've already approved it. We've just got to go sign the papers. So I'm going to do that real quick, and I will see you back here in just a second. Okay, and we are back. We have got the loan taken out. It is finalized. All the papers have been signed and everything. So now we are going to get to work building these chicken coops. So we're going to go in here to construction, and we are going to get these things built. So like I said, we're going to be building them up on top of this hill, and we're probably going to do 3 or 4 to start with. Probably what we're going to go with. But the first thing we're going to be doing is getting all the land where it needs to be. So I'm going to come up here to this piece right here. I guess this could also be a tutorial on how to get land like you need it. Because it took me a long time to learn how to do this in Farm Sim. I was never good with landscaping in Farm Sim 19. And I learned how to do it in Farm Sim 22. So I know a lot of people say that Farm Sim 19 was a lot better. But honestly, for me, I have learned how to use fs22 better. So, we're going to continue doing this right here. Don't know why we're going down now. Okay. So now I'm going to just keep coming down this bank. It is going to get steeper and steeper as we go down, but we got to have the land level as well. So we'll start. We'll see what we got to work with right here. I think we got a decent amount raised up. So now what I'm going to do is, well, I guess everything's the same level. So then I'm going to just come right through here and try to fix that and get it how it needs to be like that. And we'll just try to straighten out this area here a little bit. Okay. Now we are going to go ahead and get to the chicken coops. We're going to go to animals and we are going to go to chickens. And we are going to be starting with this barn right here. Now we are going to want this side this way right here. And we're going to be putting it like this, I think. Because we do want to have room to drive around it. So I think we're going to go right there. And then we'll go with another one about right. Get it lined up here. I do want these to be as most in line as possible. So we'll put another one down like right. Right about there, I reckon. Now, I think we're going to try. Can't really. The way the land is right there, we can't really squeeze another one. Still be able to go around it. Excuse me there. So, what we're going to do is just continue flattening out the land a little bit. Gonna make this just a little bit bigger. Come over here. And just continue doing this for now, I reckon. We'll just come around here like this. Our land does end somewhere up here though, so we are going to be watching for that. Also, another thing we're going to have to be starting now, being we're doing this, is we're going to have feed for these chickens. For the first little while, I already know that we're basically going to have to buy all the feed that we have to feed them. Because we do not have even the first field yet, so I already know that we're going to have to be buying feed. But eventually we would like to not be buying feed. Eventually we would like to be able to just grow our own. So that is the goal we're working towards. That being said, we are going to have a pretty good sized field to sustain this many chickens, because these barns hold like 5,000 chickens apiece. I think that's what it is. 500, to the 500 or 5,000. I can't remember which. But they hold a lot of chickens. And I know there's a huge difference there, but they hold a lot of chickens. So, now that we have got this built up, I'm going to pick a level spot and I'm going to go over and just make sure everything's right. And to the right height. But I think some things might be a little bit off. Okay. That right there should be about the basics. We're going to go back in here to animals and chickens, and I think we're going to put a coop or two over here. So we'll put like one right here. put another coop like right over, like right, probably there'll work. Now I'd like to get enough, and I think we're gonna be able to do it here, to where I can come up and go right there, and then go right. This may not work exactly, but we'll just see what happens. And then go right like this right here. Alright, so now we have got the chicken barns placed down that I think we're going to place down. So now we're going to have to go in here to landscape, and we're going to have to do just a little more sort of what we was already doing. Just bringing the ground up to get it all level. So we're going to set that. So this is the easiest way I've found to do this in Farm Sim. Is you sort of you got to make the ground the level you need it. So in order to do that, the easiest way I've found to do it is basically get it up to the level you need it, and then just sort of start working with it once you get it there, and seeing what you can do to make it do better. Now I did accidentally, I think, let the chicken barns do some of their own landscaping, and I think that was probably a mistake. Well, maybe not. Maybe I can. Oh, I can raise stuff up right to them. Okay. Sometimes you can't raise up things right at the stuff you've placed. So it looks like this here you can though, so we're all good. Alright, so this is what we've gotten. So now I'm gonna come right up here to the chicken barns, and we're gonna set the target to right there. And then we're just gonna start coming across here like this and bringing up the land a little bit to get them to where it needs to be. Like this here. Now that there is going a little bit, I don't know why some of it's, we got it all set to the same target, so I don't know why some things want to go high and others are wanting to go low. Because everything's supposed to be even. So now, probably want to come in with the leveling tool and just go across everything and level it out a little bit. And I know it's not doing it for y'all, but my game keeps going, taking me back to my screen, and I believe Farm Sim may have just crashed. We will find out in moments to come. I hope not, because we've put a decent amount of work into this so far. But I cannot seem to get back into the game. Okay. Let me know in the comments. Is anybody else having these issues? Because I've been on here and I've had this issue. And I don't know why. The Farm Sim is not working whatsoever. Is anything working? I'm not sure if anything is even working. Okay. Okay, we have made it back in Farm Sim. I don't exactly know what happened, but the game thought that I was in it, but I wasn't. And yeah, so we've had some issues. I think we've got them solved now. I think we've got them resolved. I'm hoping so, because if that was a decently easy fix. So yeah, we're hoping that was the issue. Let's see here. The target set up here, and then I think I made a mistake by letting these things do their own thing. Don't really know, because I feel like I've got 3 different sets of terraforming here, and they're not really blending well together. I feel like I've got 3 different heights going, and they're not wanting to work very well together. Okay, so I don't particularly know. Go to soften. Well, I need to soften everything out anyway. I'll go around here and soften everything like this. This is the only problem with when you do it like this is that you have to do a lot of work, get, well, what you get. So what I'm thinking about doing is now I know where they go. I'm thinking about taking them up and not letting them terraform when I put them back down, and just level the ground and then put them back down. I think that would be easier than what I'm doing, because I think when I let stuff terraform, it messes the ground up that I've just worked ridiculously hard to get. So, we are going to now go back into this tool. We're going to make it as big as it'll go. We're going to set the land to this height. And we are going to come across and make everything this height. And when we put the chicken barns down, we are not going to let them do any of their own terraforming, because I think that's where I messed up, was letting the chicken barns do some of the terrain work, and I think it messed it up. And that's why we're here now, back fixing it. So this is what we're doing pretty much. We're going to be trying to be the biggest chicken farmers and make millions off of our chickens. We're hoping everything works out. We're hoping we can pay the bank back for the big loan we took out. We're just hoping that everything is going to work out and work. So anyway, we're just getting this all fixed up here. See, like that ground needed to go up, and it didn't. Where I was working off 2 different areas, that this here needed to go up to be level with everything else. And where I was working, yeah, so I had 3 different terraforming areas, and they wasn't terraforming to the same concept. So now we should be working a little better anyway. We'll just go around and fix these edges a little bit here. Alright, so now I think we've got it. So we're going to go back down. Well, no, we've messed this area up. We got a hole. Come on, see if we can fix this hole right here. Alright, do we get it? Alright, I think we got it now. Other than I might need to hit some spots with the level thing. But that's okay. So now we're going to go into animals and we're going to go back to chickens. And we're going to place down this barn right here. Right back where we had it. Like this right. Yeah. And I may let that one do terraforming. Let's see. We need to... We're turning free build on, in case anybody didn't know how to do that. We're turning free build on, and it allows us to build without the... Well, that's not far enough back to even do it. Well, we can build up behind it some, I guess. Alright, so we're going to put it down right here. Alright, so we shouldn't have let that one terraform. Yeah, so we turned free build on, so that should have fixed that issue. And then we'll just have to come back here and, yeah, build up the ground. Okay, so you get the gist of what we're doing. We're just going to be finishing up putting these chicken barns down and getting everything fixed like that. So this is going to be in time-lapse form of me finishing. And I will see you back when we get finished. Alright guys, we are back after building that chicken coop place up there. It looks very good. We have built a silo system and everything to hold the chicken feed. We put us a little building up there to hold some of the supplies that we need to do the chickens. We have built a road that's big enough to get semis or whatever that we need up. I'm going to have to do a little bit of smoothing and stuff, it looks like. Right here, looks like there's a few bumps and stuff, but that's nothing too major. We will get that fixed. As you can see, we just put a little building over here and a fuel tank. But we've got all these chicken bars now. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We got 6 chicken bars now. I believe they hold I think they hold 5,000, but maybe 500 each. In the next video, we are going to be purchasing the chickens. But right now, what we are going to do is real quick. I was not able to see this when I was doing everything else. So real quick, I'm going to just smooth this out right here. We're going to go to the soften tool. I'm going to try to just smooth all this out right here because I did not realize all this was here. So I'm going to go through and smooth everything out because I did not realize, like I said, I didn't realize it was all here. Sometimes from up in the air, the way I build, you cannot tell. So I'm just going to soften everything out right here and see if we can't get all that fixed. Alright, I think we've got it pretty good for now. I think we got rid of the major bumps. Alright. Let there shoot. The one thing that we are going to do is, yeah, we'll have to work on it a little more, but it'll be okay. So the one thing that I am going to do is I'm going to go over here. And being we took out that big lawn, we have a little extra money. And we're going to need some equipment to be able to do this. Now, we're not going to start high and mighty. We're actually going to start pretty low. We are going to get a 4320 John Deere. And we are going to be purchasing a trailer as well. We can go with those. We are going to put a cab on it. Fenders, we're going to go with fenders for it. Front weights, we'll put those on there. I don't really see the difference. Or I see the difference, but I don't know the need. I think this here is what we'll go with for it. And we're also going to purchase a trailer because we are going to need a way to feed them as well. And this is the trailer that I have in mind. We're going to capacity it to the max. We can put a box under it. Color, we're going to go with yellow, and cover, I don't think we need one. And we're going to purchase that. And then we're going to need something to be moving eggs and everything around with. So we are going to purchase I went to the wrong category. We're going to purchase a small little Massey Ferguson skid steer. We'll put, looks like those tires give it some extra clearance, so we'll put those tires on it, and we'll put that on. All right, there's good. We can do it. I don't really like. I wish it changed less. I wish everything didn't change, but cause I was gonna make it like Matthew Ferguson colors, like on the tractors, but that's not gonna work. So we'll go with this, and we'll buy a set of pallet forks for it, which I believe I have. Yes, these right here. Whoa. We'll go with long forks. Maybe we can carry 2 pallets. And we're going to purchase that. Now we're going to get everything and go over here and put it up in the shed. If this thing will back up. Here we go. And we'll put it over here in the shed. That way it's ready to use whenever we need it. And in the next video, we are going to be buying chickens. I am also, side note, I'm sorry that there was not a video come out yesterday like there was supposed to be. I had technical difficulties with the computer, and I did not get one posted, but hopefully one will come out today, the day this is getting recorded. So, yeah, there's a little side note. We're going to be buying chickens in the next video and getting everything up and running. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now.